What's up everyone? I am doing a video for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered.
I just stream, but I don't like personal. Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, they said right here. They
I
said
can understand this friend because I'm really camera shy too.
the updates they fixed. It says
Alright, we're starting the
they fixed
single
various
player.
quality of life fixes and implemented a virtual cabin 2.0. Removed helium from various floating objects and on all maps. Resolved an issue with environmental kills not displaying
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world.
Now I played this back in PS3, so
but we never
I haven't played this in a while.
Maybe we should
like
have.
nobody's watching. Various quality
But I'm
of
getting
life
ahead of
fixes in the
myself.
menu
Better to
items,
start
but
at the
then they said they
beginning
fixed
with the
this part too,
abduction
then
of
they said
Desmond Miles.
resolved multiple
son.
issues that are allowed
This
players
boy had
to
no
reach
ambition, no
rooftops
direction,
on
no
all
plans
maps.
for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny.
To reach areas that
It
Jason could
nearly
not
cost
reach
him his
on all
life.
maps. Made all areas where
He was
players
captured
were
and
stucky,
imprisoned.
stuck,
Those who
less
took him
sticky.
believed he could help
Fixed
them
an
find
issue
something.
where the shift ability would
The apple.
allow Jason on rooftops.
One of several artifacts we
Cars
call
no
pieces of
longer
Eden.
damage players.
Bits of ancient
through
technology
walls.
scattered across the globe.
Friday the
Some
13th
hidden,
patch has
some
fixed,
found, all of
applying
them
to prevent
dangerous.
counselors from parking
Most
the cars
are
and
held by
blocking
a single
Jason from
group,
reaching them.
the same group that now had Desmond.
And they said
You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
You're streaming right now, Andrew?
No, I'm doing a video. There's no cutscene, you guys. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered.
I didn't get that part.
I'm doing like an upload a video thing. They can't hear you guys though.
Oh, they're talking to you right now?
No.
We're here.
No, I'm not streaming like anything.
Just doing a video. We're gonna post to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they added new clothing.
Let's go.
I remember this part. Y'all went to the cave, inside the cave, and there's some spots in there. Some spots in there you can put some stuff in there. Go to the Animus.
Alright, I'll be back later. I'm gonna go eat right now.
Alright.
I remember following them too. Oh sure, I can't see. Where am I going?
See you and Cooper.
Huh?
Or I was talking to Cooper.
I can't even see.
I was saying you and
Hold
Andrew
on.
should get along, Cooper. You guys both like metal music.
Yeah.
There you go, Andrew. You found a guy, Cooper, that likes metal music. Were you shocked when I told you his age? When he said he's only 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was like, when I first
Oh.
saw Cooper, I thought he was like 12 or 13, and he said, nope, I'm only 10.
The Apple of Eden.
That sounds too right. We're telling you're having an orgasm over there.
It's a good thing they're not able to hear it in the video.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Yeah, I'm only doing 30 minutes of this, you guys, because I'm doing like episodic. So this is gonna be the first episode, you guys.
Are you kidding me? Ooh, this is hard. Oh, it's better than nothing. Definitely.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going first.
I think we're here.
Fucking teddy bear.
Yep. Oh. How did they play it? Wait. Hold up, don't slide. Did they slide too? Or no? Probably not. Oh. Let's keep going. They randomly come behind me like that. That's a game for you guys. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I think you gotta collect the puzzles.
I'm playing zombies. I like zombies.
Zombies.
Yep. I like calling it zombies.
What is it?
The invisible door.
Oh, that was quick.
The key. You
Must find the key.
What'd you have good to eat?
Son,
What'd you have good to eat?
sir.
Yeah, just some fast food. I think
What's
great
on
ramen.
that? Red ramen.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Desmond?
Red ramen.
Do you hear us?
Raider, I saw a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And still did the glitch. With
What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
It's an old one. It's the same thing.
So naturally, you dropped me into the animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
No, because I saw a YouTube video and it said
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you. And I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
It should make a new game.
Right, of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it.
Because you're the lawsuit.
And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Yep. Over this part.
Oh, that sucks. And Friday the 13th is gonna go on Nintendo too.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
I saw a YouTube video, and they said that Friday the 13th was going for $4.99 on GameStop.
Probably a sale, or it's just a game instead.
Yeah, most games don't play that much.
Alright, yup, I got my set.
That's why they should do a new game.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
I don't want Omar request that song Ram Ranch, but I don't know why.
What is Frame Rage? Don't worry.
Don't listen to it.
You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
It's nasty.
We have heard the Soup Cup, one girl. I mean, yeah, 2 cups.
2 girls in 1 cup?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that.
it's nasty.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Hiya!
Sure, tell them where did it.
Don't watch. You'll be grossed out if you want to see that video too.
My friend is right.
Cooper.
I think it's on Pornhub.
Whoops.
That's the one where the
No.
girls are. The girls
No,
where
don't
they
tell
like.
them, don't tell them, 'cause it's gonna ruin his childhood.
Did they shoot in the cup or did they like shoot in their
Yeah.
mouth? Oh wait, that's the.
You're close.
You're close to it.
Shoot in the cup?
And then they do the next thing after that.
Shh. They do the Alabama hot pocket after that.
Pee.
Or they pee, or they pee in it, and then also they
Yeah, that's
they drink, they
definitely
eat it, and they start barking too.
It wouldn't be a doubt if it was on Pornhub.
I didn't know about it till my friend told me yesterday.
Oh, you watched it?
And now
Oh
my
my god,
friend
you
told
done
me
this
this.
fun.
All you have to do here is
Got
jump
it.
the gap.
To his brother. And then I heard it, and it was nasty.
I would not doubt if it was on Pornhub. I wanna be
Oh shoot.
Oh, but don't play it. Who's playing it? Are you playing it, Cooper?
What?
Are you playing it?
Like what?
Ram Ranch.
What? No.
I could hear it in the background when someone's playing it.
That's not me. I think it's me. But I don't know what you're on.
It was me, Raider.
Oh, okay. Then why do you like that?
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Rude awakening.
Days gone.
Yeah.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Burt will be meeting you inside.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
But no, I wasn't.
Invitation, please.
What game?
Shall I take your
Assassin's Creed 3.
Jesus.
It's been remastered.
What ancient shit are you on?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
What?
Find the seat.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Las Vegas.
Eventually, everyone.
Are you gonna move?
I might be moving to Vegas.
My
Oh,
apologies.
you're gonna move to Las Vegas?
I might. You like it over there?
Try to show you guys.
I might live in Vegas, actually.
Evening, Hatham.
I've been there
Reginald?
for 12 years.
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival.
Yeah.
Gay's best work by far.
I'm guessing.
Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child.
The whole life.
Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman because he's so great.
I like it, but
His trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
So is mine. Like me too, he accidentally
I already have.
both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
So, Black Mall has set word of
Alright.
comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Like 3 months ago.
You may satisfy that our
Oh, thank God for you. If you were living there, if you were living at it in October 1st, like
No, I
27th,
know you're talking about the shooting there.
without reprieve.
you would have been screwed.
I may mention a book. Or Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty slide on.
I didn't know about it until like I woke up like that one.
You don't see anything.
Did you hear any? Did you hear about set day?
Tis a pity to lose so
Did you
good.
hear of
I don't live around like along like Fifth Boulevard, like the casino area. I don't live around there.
I loved him that
So you don't remember hearing any gunshots or noises, right? Then
It was just a normal day.
by the death of women. Except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine
thank God you weren't at
woman.
that
I was
concert.
obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up 4 young fellows to the business and the gaming table.
Truly built.
More than that, it uses all mankind. Like her we just were torn down. Clean off. And very like when the
There we go.
Raider, when is the next time you play GTA?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
You know who commented that said, Cooper has a boyfriend? That was me.
That's
I
Cooper
know.
in the party. That's Cooper in the party.
I know. That was weird because everybody said yeah.
burning
Oh, what? Oh, there's Ivo.
I keep confusing my name. I keep.
Because running with that white box was someone joined the party. Just like you know.
Oh, Ivo left? What did
Oh, their money left.
I keep mixing his name with my friend's name in school.
Ivo is one of your friends' names too.
Yeah, because my friend's name starts with the A.
Hey, Phil. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Oh, Abel. It sounds like
Abel?
that.
Yes.
Yeah, I keep mixing
But then
it
you
up
would have
by
known.
accident.
For what it's worth.
I'm not trying to cause any
I'm sorry.
Why did you hide that?
He's back.
As am I.
I don't remember who you did something after that.
Oh.
It said you timed out somebody on my stream.
Who?
You.
I don't remember.
It said zombie Deadpool. It said zombie Deadpool timed out. I think you timed out my friend. What was it? My friend. Who was it? My friend King Monte. Yeah, it said you timed them out and everything. It said you and Big Juice were timing out people or banning people. I was saying, why are you guys timing out and banning people?
And they're about to find out he got killed.
That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone coming from that circle? It's right there.
Yeah, what's the first one?
I watched the first one, yeah.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
It happened
What are those men doing? I'm scared where it's safe.
A part chapter 2.
I might.
Move! Move! Order! Imbeciles have order!
What was that?
Where are you going?
Computer or desk? Fake BB gun? Or like fake?
Not like I'm playing with my... Not my clock! No! My clock!
Where's JT?
My wooden clock!
Where's time? Look.
I thought you said
Alright.
I'm gonna be
Looks like we're out.
Friday the 13th in 20 minutes. I'll be playing Friday the 13th.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your
What's going on with you guys? Who's watching something in the background? I can hear someone in the background.
Fascinating.
That's your TV.
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who
So what
ruled,
happened to your
reigned, and
friend?
vanished
Like,
from the
what
world.
happened now? Now I'm GM now.
Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
And then he said he's not gonna be the jump man.
They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this
So he doesn't
storehouse
want
is.
to be GM anymore?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
That's what he said.
Gentlemen.
He won't respond.
How fair your calculations?
If he doesn't respond,
I believe the site lies somewhere
There was, like,
within
some
this
people, like
region.
you were saying on that thing, like some people were
That's a
getting
lot of
bullied
ground to
on
cover.
their
My
show or
apologies.
something.
Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've traveled to America. Locate the storehouse and take possession of its contents.
Said something to
I'm
them,
yours to
you-
command.
you-
Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor.
Jared
With
wanted
them at
to
your
join the
side,
party chat, but it
one
got
for nothing.
cold now.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you
Right
passage
now,
to
I'm gonna be
Boston.
playing
Your
Friday
ship
pretty
leaves
soon.
at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
You always play Fridays on Sundays?
I was streaming on Twitch earlier.
Yo, Ray, guess what, bro? My last day of high school is Tuesday, bro.
That's cool. There's Garrett. Hey, Garrett, in 15 minutes I'm gonna play. We can play Friday. Are you gonna still play with us, Garrett? It's gonna be me.
Alright guys, I might have been a quick
Are you gonna play
quick episode, but it's gonna be it for this episode. I just started the first mission, or finished the first mission, but I'll probably be doing more missions. That's gonna be it.
Hey, Cooper, are you gonna play?
See you next episode.